Patrick Maroon re-signed. He wins the cup every year. Blues, Bolts, and now Bolts again. Congrats to him, a 2-year deal. Luke Schenn, a 1-year deal. These moves, Rupper, coming off the title, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, both these guys stepped up. Pat Maroon did his thing, and the reason why they brought him there. And Luke Schenn was very serviceable. Remember, when this team was going 7D, those 7D all contributed. And that's not always the case when you dress 7D. So having these two guys, these veterans, been around a long time, back with the group, it means a lot to them. And also, it's good to see Patty Maroon getting a 2-year deal. He's been operating off 1-year deals the last couple of seasons, so gets a little bit more security an extra year.
And his son, Anthony, one of my favorite stories, their bond, the love there, it gets real misty when we get into that topic. Grimmer, this move by the Bolts, when you win a title, there's so much scrutiny and it's so difficult to repeat. What do you think of this step from Tampa?
Well, doesn't this make great sense? And remember, we've seen Tampa in the past. If you go back 2 years, I mean, they had a nearly record-breaking historical regular season run, but they were deficient in one respect. They needed to find a way to convert great regular season success into meaningful playoff success. And these two guys, Maroon and Schenn respectively, have added to that second element, because there really does come kind of a transition as a team kind of shifts out of the regular season. You not exclusively, not totally, but you do have to morph your game to some degree. You have to have that element of that possession, that grinding style. You need to revert to that from time to time when the other side presses. So these are two guys that really contribute in that respect. Big, skilled, effective is Pat Maroon, an important guy just in terms of leadership and the success he's enjoyed in the latter stages of his career. And then, too, Luke Schenn, and Rupper makes the point exceptionally well. Luke Schenn is one of those guys, he's maybe your seventh defenseman when you're dressing a forward short on some nights, and he's completely comfortable, playing in a situation where his time on ice is going to fluctuate from one night to the next. And he's capable of being very effective while accepting that role and accepting it willingly. So guys like that, although they don't garner the big headlines, you know from experience, having been inside a room like that, these guys are important contributors in more ways than the naked eye tells you.
On the topic of contributors, how about the RFAs? You look up and down this roster, tremendous talent. How about Cirelli, Chernak, and Sergachev, all RFAs? Rupper, if I'm a Bolts fan, should I be anxious?
Yeah, a little bit, because there's been rumors of what, there was the Tyler Johnson kind of trying to figure out that, and then there's been the rumors of the Alex Killorn possibly. Right. They might have to trade a guy they don't want to trade because they have to protect those guys. Right. So they're in a vulnerable state still, and they're going to remain there until something gives. So, the good thing, I guess, with all this for the Tampa fans is you got a cup, and it's still a loaded roster. They're going to do what they can to protect it. It's not going to be easy, especially in this cap world right now.
Grimmer, I love when I have you on and Rupper because I can put you on the spot and hit you with a tough one. Of those three, which is the most important for them to hang on to?
Yeah, tough question, Tony, without question. I think, just in terms of the forward core, you like your depth up there. Your preference is to keep the skaters up front, if at all possible. To me, Sergachev is the one piece you really got to lock down. This guy has turned himself into a top 4 defender, has proven himself a great fit for Ryan McDonough. I think Sergachev is essential to club success next year if I'm making the decision where the Bolts are concerned.
This is a team that is just stacked with talent.